What's going on? I'm Josh Alvarez, and we're going to be broadcasting Game 2 for the Red Raider varsity basketball team. And let's see if they can fix what they had last time, because last time there was way too many turnovers, too many second chance points, and not enough boxing out for the rebound. And what we're hoping to see is a win for the Red Raiders to see if they can get a comeback and get pumped up for the whole season. So let's see what happens.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Coach McCall before the game. Coach, a couple questions. One question is, after last game, what was the message to your team going into this one?
Message was we got to eliminate turnovers. We turned the ball over 23 times. We got to eliminate turnovers. We have to do a better job rebounding. They had 16 offensive rebounds in the first half. We got to eliminate that.
Were there any positives from last game that could carry over into this game?
You always see positives. I thought the way that we didn't quit, we could have hung our head several times and we refused to do so. So, yeah, they didn't quit.
How was the practice before the game and yesterday heading into this one?
Practice before the game, I thought we looked very well yesterday. You know, we're coming together. We're still a young squad. You know, most of these guys have never had any varsity experience before, so we're a young squad and we're coming together.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. Back to you guys.
Now for tonight's starting lineup, beginning with the Turtles from South High School. Number 12, a junior, Octavio Alexander. Number 11, also senior, Josiah Worc. Number 20, a senior, Harrison Ardwell. Number 2, a senior, William Carter. Number 15, also senior, Damian Joseph. Number 2, a sophomore,
And thank you, Frank, for the introduction of the starting lineup as we're in our second game of the season. Let's hope that the Red Raiders can bounce back from what was a horrific loss from the first game, as they are now versing the Worcester South High School. And let's see if they can take this win. As Gabriel Rivera makes a miscommunication pass there. Passes over to Kenny Marte. And the travel is called. Already one turnover for the Red Raiders, which was something they were struggling with last game. Let's see if they were able to change that this game. Worcester South bringing up the ball, passes it to the middle. A corner three. It's off. But an offensive rebound, which was something else they were struggling with last game. Red Raiders are not able to get any offensive rebounds. And a turnover for Worcester South as well. One turnover from each team to start this game off. The sophomore Donovan DeLeon is bringing up the ball. Gives it to Gabriel Rivera. He makes a quick move, takes it in. Euro step to the corner to Julio, who takes a three, and it's off. Rebound by Worcester South as they started the fast break. Passes it over, he takes it. And no call. Gabriel Rivera. Great pass to Stevie, who doesn't go up. Gives it to Kenny. Kicks it out to Donovan. Donovan takes it in. Up and under, and he misses it. Kenny tries to tip it in, and it did not work. Raiders seem to be playing a little bit more intense than last game. It was awfully quiet from the crowd and the team. It seemed to be a little bit more pumped up. Great move by Worcester South, but it hits the bottom of the rim. Julio makes it past to Donovan. Crossover. The corner to Gabriel. Inside to Kenny. Kenny takes the jump shot, and it's just off. Worcester South's bringing it up. They take it in, and it's off. And a putback by number 20. And it's 2-0 to start it off. Stevie makes a move, kicks it to the corner. Julio makes a move, kicks it back out to Stevie. A lot of contact, but no call. And Kenny gets it back. Oh, the ball's going everywhere. It's everywhere, and they get it back. Bounce pass. Wow, what a sequence that just happened. And Stevie tips it, hits off the leg of Worcester South, but they get it back. And a foul is called. That was on number 1, Stevie Diaz. And a quick substitution is being made for both teams. Daniel Edmonds checks into the game for Kenny Marte. Inbounding the ball, Worcester has it. Great defense by the Raiders as they get a steal. Stevie leading the fast break all the way. And an easy lay as the crowd gets into the game, and we have a tied game. 2-2 right off the bat. Great, moving the ball well as it's off. Rebound by Daniel Edmonds. All the way up to Stevie. Stevie penetrates. Strong move. The foul, but no basket. Stevie will be going to the free throw line to take some shots. Stevie was not hitting very much last game. And it was not just him, it was the whole team. Shots are not falling for this team at all. As Stevie takes the first free throw, let's see if he can make it. And he makes the first one, a clean swish. Justin Comasana checks into the game for Julio. Score is now 3-2. Red Raiders are up. As Stevie takes the second free throw. Oh, in and out. Quick move by South. Kicks it to the corner. They go in, jump shot. Then it's off, but an offensive rebound. And it's off. Great rebound by Justin. And a turnover. That's the second one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Worcester puts him on a poster. As even the crowd is shocked. You can hear the crowd as it happened. What a play. As Worcester South is now up 4-3. Trying to make a move, gets bumped there. Donovan DeLeon trying to dribble. And that's 3 turnovers for the Raiders. And that's the second turnover for Worcester South. And Montgomery Graham checks into the ball. Montgomery Graham missed the first game because he was sick and had the flu. So let's see if he can make a difference for this team to try to get them their win. As Daniel Evans bring it up, pass to Justin, who's right there and misses it. South has the ball, takes it in, right to the middle, and they miss. An offensive rebound, second chance points, and an immediate timeout by the Red Raiders. Shades from last game, offensive rebounds and turnovers. The Raiders already have 3 turnovers in this game, as well as 3 offensive rebounds. Second chance points have been killing them. All right, and we're back to it. Right off of the Raiders timeout. South is up 6-3. Daniel Edmonds has it, takes it in. And the 4th turnover for the Raiders. Shades from last game. It's already off to the same start. He has the ball. Strong move, but it's off. And it's still South ball. 2 substitutions being made. George checks in for Gabriel Rivera, and Jaden Perez checks in for Daniel Edmonds. South inbounds it, moving it well. Corner 3, and it's off. Stevie has it. Bring it up, and a pass across court to George, who passes it to Justin. Justin takes the, and it's off. It's a great rebound, and a jump ball being called. Great hustle by both teams on that play, and it's still Raider ball. Another substitution being made for South. Jaden Perez inbounding the ball. He gets it. And that's the 5th turnover for the Raiders. Great pass inside and a foul. Another turnover for the Raiders. That's already their 5th one in just the first quarter, and there's still time remaining. The score is still 6-3. Raiders are trailing. As South will be taking the first free throw. And it's in, the first one. As score is now 7-3. Score is now 7-3. South winning. He'll be taking a second free throw. That one's off. Great rebound by Justin. Oh, knocked out. Still Raider ball. And Montgomery inbounding the ball. Gives it right back. Stevie has it. Trying to get past half court with this press defense. Jaden takes the 3. And that's a tray ball. The crowd now into it as the Raiders are now only trailing by 1. The score is 6-7. South is winning. And a travel has been called. The 3rd turnover for South. As they are now getting hyped up. George has it, calling for a play. George makes the crossover over to Montgomery. Great move. Contact with no call. Oh, it's in and out. Justin has the rebound. Checks it to Stevie for the 3. And that's a tray ball. The second 3-pointer in a row for the Raiders. They are hyped up as they are now taking the lead 9-7. And a steal by Montgomery. Takes it in. And he gets blocked. He gets blocked off the backboard. Justin. And that is off. Great hustle by Montgomery. Steven makes a move. The floater. And it's blocked. This game is starting to get good for both teams. Raiders winning 9-7. The jump shot by South. It's off. Rebound by Jaden. Makes the pass to George. Jaden has it. Back-to-back 3s for the Raiders. As that's what put them all hyped up. They need to keep this energy for the whole game if they want to win. And the 6th turnover in 1 quarter as Donovan checks in for Stevie. Six turnovers in 1 quarter for the Raiders. Oh, great defense by Donovan. And a timeout called by South as they were looking for their 4th turnover if they didn't cross half court. And we will get back after this timeout. back in this off of South's timeout as the Raiders are now pumped after hitting back-to-back threes, and they're now up 9-7 with 30 seconds left on the clock. Great defense by the Raiders, a corner three, and that is in. The trifecta by South as they now take the lead 9-10. Donovan has it. And that's their 7th turnover. 7 turnovers in 1 quarter. 13 seconds left. Trying to get the last shot before this quarter ends. Moving the ball well. 1 second left, and a foul called as clock runs out. He'll be taking 2 shots, but clock ran out. And we will get right back to this after these free throws going into the 2nd quarter. Oh, I'm sorry about that. There's still 0.4 remaining and time runs out anyways. All right, we are entering the 2nd quarter as South is up 12-9. It was an okay start for the Raiders as they're putting points on the board, but they started off with 7 turnovers in only the 1st quarter as a foul is called. Foul's been called. It's on number 2, Donovan DeLeon. South will be going to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. And Stevie checks in for George. It's been a great game. Low score game, but it's still been well. Crowd has been into it. They're enjoying the game. As he makes a 2nd free throw, it's now 14-9. Raiders are trailing. Montgomery having a struggle, trying to get it past half court. Stevie bounce pass to Xavier. Oh, great defense to turn over by the Raiders as he takes it in. Corner 3. And he misses a great rebound by Donovan. Across court to Montgomery. Euro step. And a foul called. Great move by the junior. As he'll be going to the free throw. The young man had missed the 1st game due to the flu. And now he's coming here to make the difference for the team to get them their win as he makes the 1st free throw.
Substitution for South High School coming on.
It is now 14-10. South is still winning. Montgomery taking his 2nd free throw. And he makes them both. Kenny Marte now checks in for Montgomery after making both free throws. South is bringing up the ball. Great defense here by the Raiders. She gets by it, up and under, and it's off. Great rebound by Kenny. Last game he was making lots of big man plays, including leading the game in rebounds. Great move by Stevie. Fakes. And that's another turnover. That's 2 turnovers for the Raiders. 2 turnovers in the 2nd quarter, 9 in total. And that's a steal by Xavier. Go all the way. A charge A charging foul has been called on Xavier, who was not getting a lot of minutes last game, and he seems to be down. Was not getting a lot of minutes last game, but when he was in the last few minutes, he was making it worth for. As he gets back up quickly, and Raiders are trailing by 3, 11-14. South is winning. Donovan looks up but was not able to give it to Xavier, who's running up the court. Stevie now has the ball. Calling for a play. Kenny has it. Almost another turnover. Stevie makes a move. Great defense being played by South. Has it. Kenny takes the jump shot, and it's just off, and it's still Raider ball. Julio now checking in. Julio checks in for Donovan. Stevie will be inbounding the ball. And the third turnover for the Raiders in this quarter. As South is bringing up the ball, passes it through the middle, and Raiders with great defense get it right back. Turnover for South. First one in this quarter, 4th in total. Xavier has it. Calling for a play. Bounce pass. Stevie now has it. Makes a great move. Xavier has it in the corner. And that is the 4th turnover of this quarter as he dunks it home. 4th turnover in this quarter for the Raiders, as they are now trailing by 5, 16-11. Xavier has it, passes it over to Julio. Screen by Kenny. Julio takes it in, and that's a great take. That's a great lay by the senior, Julio. South has the ball. Passes it over to the top. Now has it in the corner. Gets it back up. And I believe the call was a 3-second violation on South, as Gabriel Rivera checks into the game for Stevie. Gabriel Rivera will be bringing it up for the Raiders. Score is now 13-16. Raiders trailing. And it seems to be that he had stepped out of bounds, which means the 5th turnover for the Raiders. In total, they already have 12 turnovers in just the first half. And there's still 4 minutes left on the clock. West has it. Oh, great steal by Gabriel Rivera. He bounced past Xavier, who was not able to get it. The 6th turnover in the second quarter. Gabriel Rivera was getting many steals last game as well. Julio has it, cross court to Gabriel, who draws the foul. Still the same score, 16-13, Raiders trailing, as George checks right back into the game. And he will be inbounding the ball. And Julio has it. Kenny's trying to set a screen. Gabriel Rivera gets it back, calling for the play. And that's a turnover. The easy lay. 7 turnovers in the second quarter, as well as 7 turnovers in the first quarter for the Raiders, as the score is now 18-13. 18-13. Raiders are trailing. Great move. move. Great defense by the Raiders. Contact. And George is the one that fouls. So we're taking the first free throw. Montgomery and Daniel are both at the scorer's table. As South makes the first one, they are now winning 19-13. Daniel Edmonds checks in for Xavier, and Montgomery checks in for George. As South will be taking their second free throw. He shoots, and he makes them both. South is now winning 20-13. And Montgomery loses the ball. That's the 8th turnover in this quarter for the Raiders. Already in the first half, they have a total of 15 turnovers. Shades of last game as Montgomery is leading the court down. He almost gets blocked. Ball is everywhere, and South gets it back. He takes the corner three. It's off, but offensive rebound by South. Post move, he goes up. It's off. Daniel Edmonds with another rebound. Great hustle by Daniel Edmonds down in the paint. And a double dribble is called. 9 turnovers in the second quarter for the Raiders. South is moving the ball around. That's right there. Easy paint. And that is off. Offensive rebound. They go up. Foul, and the basket counts, and 1 for South. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and they are winning 22-13 as Raiders call a timeout. And we'll get back after this timeout. All right, and we're back from the timeout called by the Raiders as South has just gotten an and 1, and he makes a free throw count. South makes a substitution, and Raiders are trailing by 10. Double digits already in just the first half, 13-23. See what the Raiders can do as Kenny has the ball. Makes a move, passes it over to Daniel. Montgomery now has it. It's a strong take, and a foul has been called. Great job by Montgomery drawing the foul call. As let's hope that he can reduce the lead that South has as they're up by 10, 23-13. And Montgomery misses the first free throw as South makes another substitution. Let's hope that Montgomery can make the second free throw to at least reduce the lead by South. So he'll be taking the second free throw, and it's in. Raiders are now losing by 9, 14-23. And the ref stops the play. I have no information on why. Let's see what's going on here. The ref stops the game, but I have no information on why he did it as we're back into this. South moving the ball. Right in the corner. Brings it back up to the top. Makes a move. Great defense by the Raiders. Great move. Up and under, it's off. And he catches it out of bounds. 1 minute and 15 remaining as the Raiders are losing by 9. 23-14. Gabriel Rivera will be getting the ball. And he has it over to Montgomery. Corey makes a pass to Daniel. Spin move, what a move! But it's just off. And Kenny loses it. 10 turnovers in the second quarter for the Raiders. 27 in total. Great rebound by Julio. They turn it over again. That's 11, but Kenny gets it right back. Ball is everywhere. We've seen this sequence already like 3 times. Great lay by South. As they go back up by double digits, 25-14. Great move by Daniel. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. They want to make the most of it going into halftime. Great bounce pass. Kenny gets it back. And an offensive foul is called on the big man. They claim to say that he threw an elbow. And 20 seconds left on the clock. South bringing up the ball. 15 seconds. He has it. Oh. Crowd counting down the shot clock. Raiders ball with 3.9 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can get the buzzer beater here. As South is playing full court defense, they have it. A travel call with 2.4 remaining. So South will get the opportunity to take the last shot before halftime. Two seconds. One. Gets it off. And he makes it! And he makes it. South gets the deep 3 before halftime. As South is winning 28-14, Raiders are trailing. And we will get back right after halftime. All right, we are currently in halftime as the Raiders are trailing by 14. South is winning 28-14. And it's not looking good for the Raiders. Shades of last game, too many turnovers. They already had double-digit turnovers already in the second quarter. They had 11 and 7 starting in the first quarter. And second chance points, as always, shades of last game. I don't know if nothing's happening in the coaching system. They're not telling them anything, but the same thing is happening as last game. So let's see if the Raiders have something to do about this quarter because things are not looking good for them right now. All right, we're back at it. This time I'm joined by somebody that's on the basketball team, Louis Alderado. So, Louis, I can show you right here. They've already started the half with 17 turnovers. And as you saw from last game, what do you think this team can do to try to get them back in this?
They need to, first off, take care of the ball. Then seems like the other team's in a press, so they have to find the weak points, which is probably the middle. As you can see,
Gabriel hits the 3 ball. Great shot by Gabriel. All right, Louis, what were you saying?
If we can get some shots falling, then it will open it up, and then we can start scoring on offense. And that's exactly what we need right there, but we need to finish those opportunities in the fast break.
I agree with that. As Raiders are looking good right now, but can't finish. And a foul has been called on Gabriel Rivera. So you're saying that if they move the ball well, you think there's an opportunity that they can come back from this one?
Well, they need to take care of the ball, get more than one offensive possession.
Yeah.
Finish when they have easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that. As he makes the first free throw, they are now winning 29-17.
Substitution for South High School, number 24, David.
And he makes them both. It is now 30-17. Backcourt violation. It's a turnover already starting the half. That's something too that you realized last game, that there was a lot of turnovers being made. Way too many turnovers.
Way too many.
As they're now moving the ball. Great defense there. The floater. And it's off. Offensive rebound.
That's another big problem they're having. No one's getting rebounds, no one's boxing out.
Yes. Did you try talking to them last game about that too?
Yes.
CJ running the ball. Moving the ball well, starting this half. To the middle. And he gets the easy point. South is now winning 32-17. Taking it in, comes back out. Kenny now has the ball. Good pass. Gabriel pump fakes inside to Kenny. And that's the second turnover already in the third quarter. And easy points by South. Great move. Julio takes the three. That is off. The fourth turnover by this team already. If you were McCall, what would you have been telling this team already from the start?
I would have told them we need to limit the turnovers, actually. We need to be the one that's getting the turnovers, not giving them, you know? And that is our big problem. They scored 34 points, but how many of them are fast breaks because we can't control the ball in the front court?
That is true. Gabriel takes the three, it's off, and they're going on a fast break. And he dunks it in. This team is very athletic too, Louis. They've already had 2 dunks in this game. Gabriel takes it in. Look at this. It's another turnover. That's 5 already. He loses it. Stevie with the steal. Great play. No look pass. Oh, Donovan should have gone up with that. That's a foul.
Opportunities like those we need to capitalize on.
As Gabriel will be going to the free throw line.
With a team like this that is just athletic as you, sometimes it's good to slow down the pace and not play at 100 speed all the time.
Yes. As he misses the free throw. Substitutions being made. George comes in for Kenny Marte, and Montgomery Graham checks in for Donovan DeLeon. As I was telling them too, Montgomery had missed the first game due to the flu. As Gabriel makes his second free throw. South is up 36-17. Great move there. Bounce pass. And an easy lay. And a timeout is called. And we are back at it as the Raiders are being 20-pieced right now. It's 38-18, and it's looking bad.
Look, see that high post is so open right now, and they're not trying to get the ball there.
So you're noticing some miscommunication by the Raiders?
Just not weighing where people are on the court, trying to dribble around the top when the middle's wide open.
Great move by Gabriel. And it was a great defensive possession by South.
If they get that ball in the middle, it makes the defense have to collapse. And if we want to shoot the ball like we do, that opens all our shooters up if the ball's in the middle.
Yeah, so just smarter decisions. As it's South ball. Ref stops the play. All right, and they inbound the ball. South now has it. Move it around. Oh, great defense by Stevie, but they get it back.
Good cross-court pass.
Takes a three. He falls back, no contact.
See, we need more of that. Just our big men getting down there and grabbing rebounds. We let way too many offensive rebounds, so the opponents always get 2 to 3 offensive possessions instead of the one that they should be getting.
As a big man, Justin Comasana checks into the game, senior. As Stevie's bringing up the ball. He's looking around, trying to make a play. Kicks over to Montgomery Graham. George has it in the corner. Gives it to Julio. Julio makes a move. George shoots the three, and it's off. Julio has it, goes back up, and it's off. Rebound by South, leading a fast break. Stevie tips it, and it goes out.
Again, the ball has not reached the middle in any of the offensive possessions for Fitchburg.
More download game. And he throws it out. South able to get it back. He has it. Oh, great move. And it swirls right in. It's 40 to 18 right now. Raiders are trailing by 22. This is looking bad. This is the second game already that they've been trailing by 20 early in the game. As George shoots the three, and it's off.
Again, the ball has not reached the paint.
It's too many of an outside game. As South makes the substitution, Stevie will be inbounding the ball. Play, Stevie trying to see who to give it to, and Julio gets it. Passes it over to George. Gives it to Stevie, almost goes out. Stevie takes a deep three. Splash! A tray ball by Stevie. A tray ball by Stevie. And they get a steal. Germany asking for the ball. Gives it to Justin. Stevie has it. George takes a three.
Another one.
Another tray ball for the Raiders.
They need to create their offense through their defense as they get a quick steal and that they capitalize.
Yes, they need more of that energy. 24 to 40. Offensive rebound, second chance points. It is now 42 to 24, South winning. Stevie has it. Makes a move over to George. George has it. Picks it up and gives it to Julio. Stevie takes another three. And that's two back-to-back threes for Stevie.
Good defense.
Great defense. Stevie playing great defense. He is hyped up after making back-to-back threes. Do you think the crowd needs to be more involved in this game too, to try to pump up the Raiders?
They need to just come in and play their game. They shouldn't have anyone trying to hype them up, but the way their defense is looking right now, if they keep up the pressure and having them have to throw the ball all the way around and force turnovers, they can get back in this game.
As three substitutions are made, Jaden checks in, Gabriel checks in, and Kenny Marley checks in. Great defense. South takes the three, and that's a trifecta. That's it. Oh, Jaden back to Adam. Splash. It is now 30 to 45.
I like the tempo Fitchburg High is trying to play on offense now.
Oh, back at him. Another second chance opportunity. It's now 47 to 30. Fitchburg is trailing. Turnover. Seventh one already in this quarter. 7 seconds. 4. Burmese puts it up. In and out. And we are now heading into the fourth quarter. as Raiders are losing 49-30, and we will get back after this short break. All right, Louis, I want to know what you would have told this team to try to get them back into this, because they're down by 19, 49-30, and it's already the last quarter.
We need to box out. Too many offensive possessions. They're not scoring on the first play of any possession. It's the second and the third that they're scoring, and if we limit those to one shot per possessions, we will get back into this game easy.
And you think so with this short amount of time left, 7 minutes remaining?
I mean, it's doable. It's going to be hard because of the time remaining, but if they were to box out from the beginning, this would be a totally different game right now.
And as you mentioned before, the turnovers, as one happens right now. Strong take. Foul has been called.
That's 8 turnovers this half?
That's already, it hasn't been a lot of turnovers. Yeah, it's only been 8. They're inbounding the ball. Inside game. That's into the corner.
Good.
Back inside, great defense. Coach himself was trying to call a timeout, but didn't get it, so it's a jump ball call, and it will be Red Raider ball. Montgomery has it. As the score is still 49-30. Stevie doesn't take it as Montgomery has it. Gives it to Jaden. Shoots a 3. And it was close, but just short. South has it. Bounce pass.
It looks like South has changed to man defense. Let's see how Fitchburg High responds to this.
Their zone is playing really good defense on Fitchburg, which is why the score is so high. Great rebound by Kenny.
Great kick out.
Stevie has it, shoots it, and it rolls out. Kenny last game too was having great game on the rebounding end. As a foul is called. It's called on number 15, Jaden Perez.
Again off of an offensive rebound.
This is kind of shaping up to be the same thing as last game.
Yes.
Down by a lot, and for the same exact reasons, turnovers and second chance points. As Daniel Edmonds checks in. Shoots second free throw, and he misses both of them. Great rebound by Daniel Edmonds. Stevie has it.
Another turnover.
Too many turnovers have been going on for the Raiders. As South is moving around the ball. Pump fake. Great steal, but they get it right back. And a travel has been called, so that's a turnover for South. So Montgomery has the ball. The crowd again has been silent for this game. Stevie has it. Quick pass over to Daniel. And he has it stolen.
Still playing on the outside perimeter.
And the travel. Back-to-back turnovers by both teams. So you're saying if you were to be the coach, you'd be telling them to feed the post more often?
Just get the ball in the middle. It doesn't have to be through the post. It could be free throw line. It could be anywhere in the middle of the court. We're staying on the outside perimeter, and on an athletic team, they can all stick with each other, so they're not getting challenged by having to help and then having to like switch guys and make defensive plays right now.
And Montgomery has it, calls for a screen. 1 second left. A shot clock violation. Great defensive possession by South.
South has so many forcing the Red Raiders to late shot clock situations because they are not getting the ball in the middle. They are trying to play an outside game, and they're very athletic, so they can stick with their guys, and Fitchburg High is not getting a nice, good shot to late in the shot clock, or not at all.
And it will be South ball, hits the head of Kenny Marte. South is inbounding the ball, gets it there. Great defense by Daniel Edmonds. And it's been the same score. It's still 49-30. So it's been great defense by both teams. They just can't execute on the offensive end. Big move as Kenny will be going to the free throw line. Foul will be on number 30 on South. Kenny will be taking both of his free throws.
Fitchburg High is having way too many slow possessions on offense. They need to get the ball up and try to score right away.
As there's 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. You think there's still a chance of them coming back as Kenny makes the first free throw?
It'll be hard, but they need to start scoring now.
Whatever it is they got to do, they have to put it on the line starting right now if they want to come back from this game. Kenny misses the second one, and South comes down with the rebound. That was the first point scored in a while. Big move, basket counts, and the foul. This has been a struggle for Fitchburg as they are being 20-pieced again, 51-31.
Fitchburg needs to find that guy that's going to take control of this team.
So he'll be taking his first free throw. It's off, same team, and they have it. Trying to get past that corner, and they do. Kenny now has it. Dribbling the ball. Big man kicks it out to Montgomery. It's a quick dribble move, takes it in, and it's off. Fast break for West. Oh, and he takes it the right-handed lay. And a timeout has been called. And we are back out of the timeout. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining as Fitchburg is losing 53-31. Down by 22. And Louis, I don't know about you, but I really don't see a chance of them coming back from this one.
Yeah, but they should still play hard. Work on the stuff they need. It's still early in the season, and they can bounce back from this.
Yeah, at least try to get something from these few minutes remaining. And a shot clock violation.
Like I said before, not getting the ball in the middle, not attacking the middle. Another late shot clock situation.
As Xavier checks in the game. South has been having great defensive possessions as well as offensive as it goes in with the teardropper. 55-31. This looks bad. Just 2 consecutive games down by this much. As South makes a whole group substitution, whole new people on the court. Xavier has it. Gives it out to Daniel. Pass to Stevie. Great screen. Takes the jump shot and it's off. Rebound by South. 2.5 remaining is 55-31. Turnaround jump shot, off. Stevie has it. Going fast down the court, kicks it to Montgomery. He gets it. Stevie now has it. Goes over to Daniel. Xavier has it now. Give it to Montgomery. Quick hesitation move. Kenny, and it's off.
That's the first time I've seen them get the ball in the middle, though, and it was a good shot, just didn't fall.
And a foul called. Finally did what you were expecting. Got the ball in the middle as Justin is now checking in for Montgomery. 1:50 remaining and Fitchburg is still trailing by 24 as South will be taking their free throws. Takes the first one. And it's off, but they get the rebound. Great rebound by Kenny. Now bringing it up. Big moves, it's off. And the tip-in by Xavier. First points for Fitchburg in a while. And a carry called. Turnover for South as Fitchburg is losing by 22. Score is 55-33. And George checks into the game. Daniel has it. A minute remaining in this game.
First time getting the ball in the middle.
As you were hoping for. Daniel has it. He takes a three. Air balls.
Good offensive rebound by George.
And a foul called. They're not used to that many offensive rebounds.
Not at all.
Still a minute remaining. 55-33. Red Raiders trailing as Xavier has it. Is it down? Exactly what Louis has been expecting. The dribbling, gives it back down. Fade away, but it's blocked. Now there's 40 seconds. As Bro's moving the ball around. And they score once again. 57-33. Raiders trail by 24. And where you were expecting them to get the ball, it's a little too late for that.
Yes.
Takes a step back three and it's off. Great rebound by South. There's 10 seconds left on the clock and that will be the game. That will be the game. It was great doing this second half with you, Louis. And let's see if Fitchburg can execute next game. All right, and we're here for the post-game review, and I do not know what to say. Because what I said in the beginning, I was naming all the things that they should do to turn around their loss from last game, and same thing happened. Don't believe me? Look at the score. They lost by 20 or more for the second consecutive game, and it's due to the same thing. Turnovers, second chance points, miscommunication. I don't know what it is, but let's just hope next game James McCall could tell these players something so that we can get our first win of the season.
Coach, before the game, you talked about turnovers being the struggle in the last game. Turnovers, again, was a struggle this game. How do you come back from two bad games, turnover-wise?
We just got to go back to the drawing board. You know, our kids have to start becoming mentally tough. You know, we got some tough kids. You know, we didn't play physical today. I think they were more physical than we were. But we have to get to the mental aspect of the basketball game, and I think that's where we're slipping right now, is the mental aspect. But we're gonna right it. We're gonna, like I said earlier, we're gonna right the ship, and we'll get better. It's game 2 of 20 games, and you know, it's my first season, so I'm not panicking. The kids aren't panicking. We're gonna be okay.
Defensively, you guys played a great game, especially with all the size that you had out there to play against. What was the defensive plan coming into the game?
The defensive plan was just to stay in front of your man. Shot goes up, box out, and just be tough, be aggressive, close out on shots. And I think in the first half we did a great job, but then it's like we just started. When we started losing, our kids started hanging their heads, and that's what we can't have. You know, we can't give up.
You guys have Leominster on Monday. What are you looking forward to in that game? Just
a whole bunch of grittiness. I think, you know, both teams, you know, are going to be gritty. Both teams, we don't like them, they don't like us. You know, it's known. Yeah. So I expect it to be a gritty, hard-fought game.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right.